Okay. Cool.
This is not the Christmas special when him and I were like yelling at each other the entire time. We actually could like each other in this one.
I sink into this couch. I'm going to sit on the edge.
Maybe I should too. Let's go. That might all look like.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah, this is good.
Robbie, can you stop knocking glasses over?
Seriously.
Stop knocking asses over.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On the Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. To my left is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
Doing very well, very well. It's a little bit hot outside, but nothing we can't handle. You're getting the AC blaring over here, and then to my right, a gentleman who has graced our couch, or multiple couches, actually, if you really think back over the years. You've been on two different couches.
I'm a couch guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Craig is back. Craig, it's been a while. It's good to see you, man. How you been?
It's been a while. I'm doing well.
It's been like what, a year and a half since you've been like on a episode, maybe.
Has it?
I think so.
Hey, man. You know, sometimes life throws you curveballs.
Yeah.
And only thing you can do with curveballs is drive them the other way. You know?
Exactly. Well, we're happy to have you tonight. That was a good reference. That was a great reference. Great reference.
I come to play on this show.
I
I don't mess around like some guests. I'm here. I'm serious.
Or certain co-host.
Oh, co-host, you're crap. I'm here.
Don't know what you're talking
I'm
about. I never
prepared.
mess around.
I take this stuff seriously. I also just recently reread Harry Potter Part 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. How about that book, man? That's a good read right there.
Okay.
I reread that stuff. It's good.
Nice. Good. Nice little, nice on a couch book review. That's a spin-off that's
And
coming
we're talking
soon.
about books. I think Craig really brought up a good point.
Yeah.
That's true. We should, at some point, we should do an episode on sports books.
Well, there's
I've never
a
done
simple
an episode on
reason
sports
for
books.
that. You guys are idiots.
It's true. Yeah. That's a good point.
That's
You're
good.
just coming in hot. Just
Then
a
you
hot
argue
take.
that
Wait, I'm Craig. What was my nicknames? I had a bunch of nicknames.
You were
Mr.
Mr.
EA.
423,
Mr.
and
420.
then you were Mr. EA.
I'm going to change it.
Okay.
I'm going to make a new nickname.
All right.
Mr. HP.
Okay.
Mr. Harry Potter.
Lovecraft?
Oh.
No, Harry Potter, yeah. Totally, yeah. I get what you're talking about.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not racist.
that is true. I can vouch for that. Craig is not racist. Neither are we. Nobody on this show is racist.
No.
Except Kyle. Anyway. But so for tonight's episode, what we're going to do is something that we haven't done in a little while on this show, and we're just going to give you tonight some magic, apparently. Or
This is the best one.
yeah. We're going to give you just some plain good old Boston sports talk. Because
Some B talk.
yeah, some Beantown.
Some BS talk.
Yeah.
Boston sports talk.
Exactly.
Nailed that one.
Yeah.
BSC, man. BSC.
Because obviously all three of us are Boston sports fans, except for you in hockey, but we won't get into that. Yeah.
Can't spell hockey. Spell it.
Can
It's
you?
Hockey. It's
Spell it.
O-C-K-E-Y, right?
Yeah, you got
Hockey.
it.
There you go. Well done.
Good job.
Thank you.
But yeah, so we're going to sort of go over the four Boston sports teams and what's going on, and also dabble into a little bit of some other news from around the sports world. One particular story in particular. I did need to use particular twice in that sentence, I'm sorry. But anyway, so let's start off with the team. Let's start off with the team that I love having you on, by the way. It's great to see you.
Don't touch me. Am I still the most? Have I been on the most?
I think you're like you're either tied or like you're right there.
Who would have you beat?
Doug,
Who the hell's Doug?
my friend Doug. He's been on like six times.
I don't like Doug.
Doug's a good
I'm
guy.
gonna say right now, if he watches this, I'm having a one-man battle with Doug to be the best guest on the show.
That should happen. Like
That should be just an episode, Doug.
And I
Doug
never
versus
want to meet him.
Craig.
I never want to meet him. I don't want to be in the same room as him.
Okay.
But I just want to put it out there.
It just as they say it said in
He's my Voldemort.
Yeah, as they said in Bad Boys, shit just got real.
That's Bad Boys 2.
You're
an idiot!
Yeah. Only on Thursday.
But anyway, Doug, I'm Harry Potter, Doug is Voldemort. Mr. HP.
Okay. But, so we're going to start out today with the team that is currently in season, the Boston Red Sox, who coming in as we speak tonight, currently sit in first place in the American League East by one game over the New York Yankees, just coming off a pretty nice sweep over the Washington Capitals. That's the Stanley Cup champion, which we'll get.
Right, Capitals. I said Nationals.
No, I said Nationals. You said Capitals.
I don't think you did.
We gotta go to the tape. But anyway, a nice 3-game sweep over the Washington Nationals. Again, to remain in first place by a game. And I do want to go back for a second to the series before this, which was a tough 2-out-of-3 series loss to the arch rivals New York Yankees. And I want to touch on one pitcher in particular.
No, don't talk about it.
I have to. I have to sort of get the. I will do the ranting. You can. I'll leave the ranting to me because there is a certain highly paid pitcher on the Boston Red Sox who started this past Sunday night.
What's his name?
His name is David Price.
Ah, boo that man!
Boo that man! Boo! Yeah.
The price is wrong.
The price is really wrong, especially for the price they're paying. And this guy.
Well, money in
cannot pitch well in the big games. I mean, literally 3 times he's pitched against the Yankees this year. He didn't make it out of the first inning and had to leave the game early.
4 runs he gave up?
Yeah, and then he left with an injury.
Yeah.
The second game he missed because of his carpal tunnel syndrome from playing too much Fortnite. And then he goes out on Sunday night and gets absolutely shelled. I mean, the guy, he's so overrated. He's so overpaid. He's a wimp. I can't stand him. I hope he opts out after next season. Like, the guy pitched better out of the bullpen in last year's playoffs.
He pitched great out of the bullpen, right?
He ever pitched as a starter in Boston.
We paid him that much money
to be in the bullpen
for 2 innings. Think about it.
But yeah, I mean, let me throw it to you, Craig. I mean, what is going on with David Price? What is it going on with David Price? What do you think about David Price and what's going on with all this?
I don't think he likes the city.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to like the fan base.
I just think he doesn't like it here. I just think that's part of it.
Yeah.
He's got no motivation. He's got all this money. He's like, F it, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's... He had an antagonistic relationship with the fans before he got here, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, he didn't like the Boston fans before he
never
came
liked the Boston fans.
Here.
Well, that's the thing is, if you don't like us, then you do good and you show that you care, we're going to accept you even if you do bad, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like he just doesn't even care at this point.
No, he literally will like get in Twitter beefs with random fans and then say sarcastic comments to like media and all that stuff. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Yeah,
well, he's kind of like.
I think we've wasted enough time on David
Price.
Price.
Well, David Price. His name begins with a D.
Yeah.
Who else's name begins with a D? Draco Malfoy.
Ooh,
Draco Malfoy,
nice.
Part 7, almost killed Harry, but he didn't. Right now, David Price is lining up to kill Harry Potter. Let's see if he does it or not.
Ooh. Could be alternate universe Draco Malfoy.
Oh wow! I mean,
he's the Draco Malfoy of the MLB.
There you go.
That's
and who's the Snape of the MLB then?
Well, they'll talk about it.
But it's interesting because like you've got one lefty pitcher who just stinks. In this rotation.
Just want to say, Draco Malfoy was a lefty.
Okay. All right. Well, so there you go. We just
Part 6,
parallel.
Chapter 8, Paragraph 13. It says he lifts the wand with his left hand. He was a lefty. Look it up, folks. I've read these books. I have notes in my books.
I'm lefty too. I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah, because you stink.
But it's interesting because, like, on one side you've got David Price, who just can't get out of his own way. But then on the other side, you've got basically the guy who's, like, keeping this pitching staff together, and that's Chris Sale. I mean, Chris Sale has been just dominant since he first got here last season. I mean, the guy just continues to dominate pitching-wise. I mean, there's not much more you can say. I mean,
I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, the guy's been so impressive. Kyle, you got any thoughts on Chris Sale?
I literally have no idea who Chris Sale is. So.
Yeah, well, that's why
Those are
we.
my thoughts.
Yeah. Do you know who David Price is too? Have you watched a single Red Sox game this season?
Nope. I knew Jonathan Price is though.
Can you spell Red Sox?
READSOKS. I got it. It has one.
That's wrong.
That's all I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let me ask a very simple question that hopefully both of you can be able to answer. Now, I know it's still July 5th.
The answer? Can I predict the answer?
Okay.
Cedric Diggory died in the Goblet of Fire.
Not where I was going with that, but thank you for that spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
Yeah. Harry Potter fans, you better watch.
R.I.P. Hufflepuff.
Yeah. All right, but let me ask you both. With it being July 5th and there still being about 2 months plus of the baseball season left, will the Red Sox, at the end of the season, win the American League East? Craig, what do you think?
Red Sox are like Dumbledore's army. All right, they're banding together. You know, they got this. They got a good leader. They're kind of melding.
Who's the manager of the Red Sox, Craig?
Alex Cora.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking idiot.
I thought I could get you there.
No, I watched. I'm not an idiot. He's like Dumbledore.
He would have.
He had no idea. He had no idea. I'm not a plebeian. I'm not a plebe. He's like our Dumbledore. You know?
Yes.
I'm like Harry Potter. And we're getting this team together. They're like Dumbledore's army. They're coming together. We gotta take down the Yankees, who are the Death Eaters.
Yeah.
But Draco
The
Malfoy.
Yankees are the Slytherin of.
No, they're the Death Eaters. They're worse than Slytherin.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you read the books?
I've read like the first 4 books.
You stopped at 4?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wow. Wow, man.
Yeah.
You can't even tell me.
I confess.
You can't even tell me what.
I know that Harry and who is it? Weasley, Ginny Weasley ended up getting married at the very end.
Wow, that's all you know?
Well, and also Ron and Hermione ended up together.
Wow.
I know the last scene is like at the last.
Spoiler alert!
Jumped ahead. Wow.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to put before this video. Spoiler alert!
If you're Harry Potter fan,
Books have been out for 15 years.
Movies for like 10.
10.
All right, so you say yes. What do you say?
I say yes.
Yeah, I think we have a chance.
I
we can
think.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
agree.
Well,
I don't like the Yankees.
I don't like the Yankees either.
They're like just overrated too. I feel like they're lucky.
They spent all this money and like they still suck.
It's a 2-horse race though.
It really is.
There's no one even.
You literally look at the AL East and there's the Red Sox, the Yankees, and all of their teams are below
13
500.
back, right?
Yeah. I think Tampa's in third, and they're like 12 games back.
And the Jays are like 14.
And then don't even get me started the Orioles. They're just awful.
What happened to them?
I know, they're 17 and a half games back. There was like dumpster fire this year. You want to know who else is dumpster fire? The New York Mets. That team started off the year.
They always suck.
That team started off the year, they're like the best record in baseball, and then just tanked.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think a lot of Mets fans did too.
Yeah, it's a Mets fan.
Actually, no.
Doug's a Mets fan, bro.
I know a couple of Mets. No, Doug is a big Red Sox fan.
Doubt that. What are some major insults towards Doug? Like, what's he care a lot about? What does he talk a lot about on the show?
No, they have a big argument about the Bruins.
I was about to say diehard Bruins fan.
He likes the Bruins?
Diehard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you say anything about like Canadians being better, that would really.
I've been thinking about switching to the Las Vegas Knights.
Well, I mean that is not a bad. I mean,
They should have won.
what a year that they had. Not to go off topic here for a second, but what a year the Vegas Knights had. An inaugural season, and they make it to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Harry Potter-esque, like in the Goblet of Fire, man. Their name just got pulled out randomly. They made it to the finals.
No, yeah.
He's doing great stuff. Doing great stuff over there.
But well, that actually is a perfect segue. Why don't we just go right in to hockey and to the Bruins, because they're really, as Craig kind of put it off air, it's kind of been business as usual for the Bruins.
Business
They haven't
as
really done a
usual.
whole, but they were close on Ilya Kovalchuk. They were close on They were close on John Tavares, but they really haven't had like a marquee signing this offseason. They just kind of have been like flying under the radar. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, Craig. What do you think?
I think it's going to see whether it's a good thing or a bad thing in the future. Much like they read the tea leaves in Harry Potter 3, you know, it's not 100% accurate. You know, you read Harry Potter 3, you know about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Professor Trelawney. Right.
Exactly. I can't look into the future, Robbie.
You don't have a crystal ball?
I don't have a crystal ball.
Or like a cup of tea.
I don't have the tea leaves. But I can say...
Kyle drank a lot of tea tonight at dinner.
It's like
You drank a lot of pee?
No, tea!
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got on the Bruins. I mean, do you have any thoughts on the Bruins?
aside from the Canadians going to beat them, no.
Yeah, Doug, you hear that? Come after Kyle.
Yeah,
Right here.
Canadians are going to beat the Bruins, says Kyle.
What house would the Canadians be? What Harry Potter house?
See, I don't want to go with like the one that I like, the cliche one, Slytherin. But it's like,
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm trying to like,
Because they're not. I feel like they're not all evil. You know.
No.
No,
They're
Isn't it
not.
like a Ravenclaw?
Maybe a Ravenclaw.
Somewhere in there?
I'll leave it to you two.
What do you
two
think?
know a lot more about.
I'll go Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Stick with that. It's a good one.
All right, well, that's about as much hockey talk as I think we're going to get into tonight.
What is your do you of the echelon of Boston sports teams?
Yes.
Let's just keep it simple. We're going Red Sox. We're
The
going
big four.
The big
four.
four.
Yes.
Who's your number 4?
The Bruins.
The Bruins. Me
Yeah,
too.
Bruins are my number 4. I would say Celtics 3, Patriots 2, Red Sox 1. Just because I've always been, I mean, baseball and the Red Sox have always been my number 1.
The 3 of them are tough, but I can always say
The top three are very tough for me. They can
Top
go
three are very
either
tough,
way
yeah.
depending on the day. But the Bruins will always, I'm sorry, but the Bruins will always be 4.
Right.
To me.
Doug, this is for you. The Bruins will always be 4.
For me, they'll more like be negative 4.
Negative
because
4.
You have the Canadians,
Canadians.
every other hockey team ever, and then Bruins, somewhere in the negatives.
That's right.
Yeah.
Much like Ravenclaw is the 4th ranked house.
Yeah.
Or would it be Hufflepuff?
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. Either way.
I want on a couch talking Harry Potter. I want him to host it, and I want you to be awkwarded out the whole time.
That's
How
not
the
that hard to
tables
do.
are
Maybe
turned.
we switch it up. Maybe one day on a couch. What do you like movies? On a couch talking movies.
Yeah.
Just one time.
That's not, hey, I mean,
Yeah.
that'd
I
be-
think like alternate universe.
Yeah, exactly.
That would
I
be
think you
pretty
should
rad.
do it.
Exactly.
And you
No.
quiz him on movies. List your favorite movies. Go into the movie stories.
It's gonna be
Also, and then you have to do it.
and it won't be sports movies. We're not even going to talk about sports movies.
No, see, he's already laying down the rules. He's pumped up. I can tell. Look at his face.
Oh, we're doing
Look at his face.
We're doing this.
Ah! Show it to the camera. Oh, don't show it to the camera.
Looks like Harvey Dent. Oh, yeah. See?
Where's Harvey Dent?
Up your butt.
Okay. Hello. So we're gonna move past the Bruins into a team.
There's not much going on.
There's not really a lot going on.
Yeah.
There really isn't. I'm sorry. I wish there was more we could talk about the Bruins. But
Yeah, Doug, tell him to do something. I don't know.
but
Just tell them to lose. That's all we need to
Lose.
yeah.
do. Just lose.
But I do want to move on to a team that we've talked about on many different episodes in the past, and that is the New England Patriots.
Boston Celtics.
No,
Sorry, New England Patriots.
I'm saving the best for last.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So stupid sometimes.
No, but we're gonna move on to the New England Patriots, who, we've talked about this a little bit on past episodes, but I know Craig, again, big Boston sports fan, big Patriots fan. I want to get your perspective on this because there has been a lot of talk and sort of rumor going on with the Patriots this offseason, especially surrounding basically their top two players, Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady. So I want to hand over to you, sort of get your thoughts on, should we be concerned? Are we making too much out of this? Like, what's the deal with the Patriots right now? What's your take on all of this?
I think we trust them.
You still trust
I
them?
trust the process.
To quote the Philadelphia 76ers.
Quote Joel Embiid, trust the process. They very rarely have let us down, and we just go with the flow. Trust that they know what they're doing. They're still the favorite to win the Super Bowl next year, which is insane.
Were they ever not? But Edelman lost his appeal. Going to be out for 4 games.
Out for 4 games. Julian Edelman, the Ron Weasley.
But Brady was out for 4 games,
yeah.
and they still came back and won the Super Bowl. So
Brady's, the Ron Weasley. Brady's the Harry Potter. I'm Harry Potter, but Brady's also the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman is the Ron Weasley.
What's Gronk?
Gronk is Neville Longbottom.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, I didn't peg that one out for Gronk, but
it's crazy in real life.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see him wielding the sword, at the end when he cut the snake's head off. I could see that happening.
Yeah, good input. And then, of course, the Mad Eye Moody of the NFL, Bill Belichick, is the genius.
Yeah. Except for benching Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl.
You know what? Malcolm Butler probably deserved it.
You think so?
I'm going on record. He probably did something, and he was like, Malcolm, I gotta say this to you, man.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because literally you've just been stacking glasses and unstacking them this entire time, and then I find it hysterical. I love it. It's like adding so much to the show right now. I love it.
I think you're insane.
I probably am.
Well, anyway, Malcolm Butler deserved it. Malcolm Butler, they put him on the sidelines. He got hurt. He pulled a Luna Lovegood, Yeah. Just out there. So you got chill, Luna Lovegood, character from Harry Potter again,
Means well, but kind of overdoes it sometimes.
Exactly. He means well, but overdoes it. So you know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about the Malcolm Butler situation, to be honest with you. Like, if he really did, break curfew and stuff like that, I can see it. But still, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Part of me just wishes he was out there because it's like, with the way that defense, played or basically didn't show up for the Super Bowl, I just would love to see what it would have been like if he had been out there. That's all. But.
And we got, also we got our boy, Robert Witchcraft, the Minister of Magic,
Yes.
You gotta trust him too.
Yeah, Bob Kraft, I mean, he's
so funny. What?
Keep going.
Okay. Kyle, what do you think about what's been going on with Brady and Gronk? You think it's going to be a distraction, or you think it's just going to be business as usual?
Business as usual.
I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah. I think people are trying to make...
I think people are overblowing
I think they're
overblowing
it. I think they've always done this to the Patriots.
Yeah.
They want to put the cog in the machine. They want to stifle the machine. They want to, play, those games of, when you're playing Quidditch.
Quidditch, yeah.
You're getting bludgeoned.
You're looking for that snitch.
You're looking for that snitch. They're looking for that snitch. They're trying to find that morsel to grab on. They're grabbing them for everything. These reporters are playing Quidditch. I think the Patriots...
The wrong kind of Quidditch.
It's just like, I don't play Quidditch, I play football.
There you go.
True. True.
I just want to stress one thing. If you haven't read Harry Potter,
don't watch this episode.
no, read it.
Oh.
Then watch this
But
episode.
but don't watch this episode if you haven't read. If you're still reading.
Okay,
the
let's
book.
be honest. You don't have to read the books. Watch the movies.
Yeah.
Take some time out of your day.
Especially the third movie.
Third
Alfonso
movie.
Cuarón.
Well,
Good
third
director.
movie's well made. Kyle loves the third movie.
It's the best movie.
That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Patriots are fine.
In Bill we trust.
In Bill we trust.
I agree. Apparently, the audience, studio audience does as well.
You play Fortnite?
No, I know David Price does.
Yeah. You play?
I did once, and let me tell you, I got my ass handed to
Not surprising.
Yeah.
But all right, so now we are saving the best for last. We're gonna move on to some
The
good old
Canadians.
Shut up!
Sorry.
Shut up!
me. Boston.
We're gonna move on to some Celtics NBA talk because when it's funny, the last episode that Doug was on,
Don't say that.
he who must not be named was on.
There you go. He's got it now. He's got it.
Nailed it.
Give him a high five.
We did talk about the LeBron James situation.
LeBron James.
Yep, and where we thought he was going to go. And I just want to point out that I called on that episode that he was going to be going to the LA Lakers. I saw it from day one, and he did. He went to the Lakers. Celtics fans, got their just, I don't know, okay, we're still doing this. Celtics fans got into a hissy, thinking for 5 seconds that LeBron James may actually come to the Celtics, and it was never happening. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's going to the LA Lakers. So before we jump into Celtics talk, I want to ask, I'll start with you, Craig, just sort of your reaction to LeBron James leaving the Eastern Conference for the first time in his career and joining the Lakers.
I don't give a shit. Whatever. Go away.
It's gonna be,
I don't know.
at
He's
least-
good.
at
He's
least-
really good.
Yeah, but at least the Celtics will have a whole lot easier
Yeah,
than the
whatever.
finals.
Yeah, just go away, dude. Just go away. Start. I don't know. He's good. He's a good player.
From a basketball point of view, I mean,
How much did he make?
I think it's 4 years, like $128 million or something.
That's not even. I feel like that's pretty low. Like lower than I would expect.
I don't know. I mean,
Makes a lot of money from that.
he doesn't make long, and also movie. He's
Oh, and Space
been in
Jam too.
movies. Yeah,
Is he gonna be in Space Jam too?
that's the
so.
talk.
Did you see the meme that they turned all of the starting lineup for the Golden State Warriors into the players from the Monstars?
No, I
Yeah,
did
it
not
actually
see
fits
that.
it pretty well.
Pretty
It's pretty
The
funny.
Warriors, don't even get me started with the Warriors. They just
Dude,
got
they have an all-star
They
team.
just got Boogie Cousins and like adding that.
How are they getting so many good people?
Because they're the Warriors, apparently.
But how? I don't know. Like people,
Because the NBA, the NBA is soft. The NBA will not stand up and say enough is enough.
and it's time for a change.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the interesting thing about LeBron making this move is that he's made it to 8 straight NBA Finals, and honestly, I'd be with the lineup he has right now with the Lakers. I'd be stunned if he even makes it to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, yeah, he's a great player, but you need some amount of talent around you now. Granted, the Cleveland Cavalier team he had this past season wasn't much of the way star power, but at least he had Kevin Love. I mean, honestly, the Lakers roster right now is worse than the Cavaliers roster was
Lonzo Ball.
this season. What? I don't even think Lonzo Ball's like that good.
He wasn't the best rookie on the team.
No, he really wasn't. I don't think he was that good. I mean, yeah, Kyle Kuzma, however you pronounce his name, like.
Did Isaiah get traded?
Oh yeah, Isaiah got released. Like, who do they have besides him and Ball? Maybe, yeah. It's just, I just don't see it. I just don't see from a winning sense how, even with LeBron, how that team can get over Houston, Golden State, even like a team like San Antonio or
San Antonio's a good team.
yeah, I mean just the Western Conference. I saw a stat
What's the stat?
the other day that all 7 current NBA players who have won at least one MVP award are all in the Western Conference.
It's a good conference now.
I mean, it's far and above the Eastern Conference. There's no denying that.
Kyle, who's your favorite team in the Western Conference?
He doesn't
Just
talk.
give him a he's gonna be fine. But see, you don't. That's the problem. You don't believe in him.
No,
You
I
don't believe
don't. I don't.
You know, and he rebels against you. He does it on purpose.
All
Say
right,
that I
answer-
believe in you,
answer-
Kyle. Tell him that you believe in him.
I-
Say it, dude.
I believe in you.
All right, who's your favorite team in the Western Conference?
Western Conference. I guess I will say probably the Rockets.
Hey!
Pretty
Yeah!
awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. See, he knows. Why don't you
I'm
believe
gonna watch back and see if you fed him that answer.
Did not feed him that answer. Check the tape.
All right, well, we will check the tape.
Okay, so-
It took me a few seconds. I had to kind of run the list in my head again. It took me a while to kind of remember all this.
He just has to remember.
But I will.
Kyle's got the capacity of Hermione. You just got to believe in him.
True. True.
You got to be the McGonagall to his Hermione. You got to give him the time thing.
I love the fact that you are now referring to us as female characters.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You got a problem with that?
It's hysterical.
Female characters are strong.
True.
You're a jerk. I'm just joking. Yeah, no, dude, just believe in him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's okay.
Foster his self-efficacy.
Yeah.
So what about the Celtics? What does this have to mean for the Celtics?
Yeah. I mean, I think let's get into the Celtics a little bit because the Celtics, I mean, they've been linked to a lot of players this offseason: LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, Cousins, Anthony Davis. The list goes on and on, but they haven't really made like
Danny Ainge has been
a
quiet.
marquee move. But yet, see, here's the thing:
Let me hear it.
when I look at the Celtics team,
You look at them. You view them.
I view that roster getting back, keeping in mind that they're going to be getting back both Kyrie and Gordon Hayward this season.
Okay.
My perspective has always been is that this team didn't need LeBron to compete for an Eastern Conference
They didn't need
championship. Because honestly, if they had had even one of those two, Kyrie or Hayward, in those Eastern Conference finals, they would have won the series.
Would have won the series.
It wouldn't even been a question. in my
Would have been no
mind.
winning.
Yeah, exactly. They would have been in the finals. They would have lost to the Warriors. But
I think we would have put up a good fight against
I
them.
think we put up our fight to the Cavs.
I think we would have.
But I mean, I know for a fact that our players wouldn't have caught an offensive rebound, dribbled out to half court in a tie game in the final seconds of regulation. J.R. Smith.
He did that, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle knows. Kyle, I will give Kyle credit.
Hey!
Kyle did show me a hysterical video of J.R. Smith sent to what was the name of the song?
So actually, here's the thing. I can't really take the credit completely on that one. That was actually our friend Max.
I'm trying to give you credit. Can you just
Hey, he's just hey, validate him. Say, okay, thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Robbie.
you.
Yeah, I get a sense that he's timid of you. Don't touch me. What's wrong with you? Get the hell away from me. I'm not holding hands with all of you. I get the sense that he's been watching the show recently. Been watching the show.
Have you actually been watching the show? No.
He's been. I've been sensing he's kind of getting afraid to talk. Because I think he's afraid that you're going to shut him down.
It's okay. I value your opinion. You are a good person. You are a good co-host.
Look at that. How does it make you feel, Kyle?
Pretty good.
Good.
Are you charging by the hour, by the way?
$100. We'll talk after this.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think this Celtics team, with the roster that it has, is more than capable of winning at least an Eastern Conference championship. I think the road just got a lot easier now that LeBron is out of the Eastern Conference. Because I just don't...
Who's the Raptors?
The Raptors, the Raptors are a tough team. Philly,
Philly, yeah, I don't want to forget about Philly.
But we beat Philly in 5 games without Kyrie and without Hayward, and the Raptors got smoked by the Cavaliers. So it's like I don't see a team that when I look in the East that when I look at it like really scares me now. That LeBron's out of the conference. So what do you think?
The Philly is the only team I can think of. You know, they're a good team. They had an okay draft.
Yeah, they trust the process.
Embiid is a good player.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
Simmons needs to learn how to shoot.
Yeah, well, I think they're working on that.
How he won rookie? Don't even get me started on him.
Yeah,
Rookie of the
don't
year.
worry.
And how Brad Stevens wasn't named Coach of the Year over a coach that got fired. It's okay.
They don't like us.
They hate us because they hate us.
That's right. They hate us because they hate us.
Yeah. Kyle, do you have any thoughts on how far the Celtics can go this coming season?
I think they got a chance.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You think?
I think they got that dynamic.
I think Kyle's been dynamite this episode.
Yeah.
So,
I think you both have been dynamite.
It's great.
You've been just bringing the hot takes. You've been bringing the witty comedy, and I've just been trying to piece it all together. Yeah. It's been.
Hey man, it's Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger. You know, we work great. We work great together. You know,
We're a great team.
great team.
We're the big 3.
Big
the
three.
Warriors 3.
Warriors. Wow. Deep reference.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Golden State Warriors there for a
Warriors
second.
work. That works too.
That could, yeah, you could do that.
Three amigos.
You would if we were the big.
Let me talk, Robbie. I had nothing else. Go ahead.
If we were the big 3 on the Golden State Warriors, who would be who? Like between Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson, who would be?
I get Klay Thompson vibes from Kyle.
He's just kind of like he like just makes 3 when he like makes the big shot when he needs to. Like he's kind of a little under the radar, but like he does his thing. He goes out, he does his thing. I think you're Kevin Durant.
Why?
Because you sort of came on the team.
Yeah.
Came on the team a little bit late.
That's fair.
And you're you're the big bruiser down low, but you can also hit the outside shot.
I betray people.
Yeah.
Betray. Genuine Benedict Arnold. A genuine Severus Snape.
I'm
thinking
the
that.
Steph Curry because I just I'm sort of the captain, the general, and I can't hit a shot from half court though, but I try.
All
right.
If you could be any character, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
If you could be any character from Harry Potter, who would you be? Anything.
All right. I'm gonna see the sort of Harry Potter novice in me would go like the very simple cliche answer and say Harry. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it in a direction that you guys might not even see coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Hagrid.
I respect that.
Hagrid, because he's tall. He's just he's
got a beard.
He's a beast. He's got a beard. He's got that animal that he has.
He's got animal farm.
He's just just seems like a really just cool beastly guy. I feel like I can relate to him.
You can relate to him.
Yeah.
Gentle Giant.
Yeah, exactly. The gentle giant. What about you? What character?
I want to go to Kyle.
Okay. Let's go to Kyle. What character? This show, folks. Just if you are strictly here for your sports takes, which first of all you should be watching this show, you might want to turn this off right now.
If you turn this off, you're a horrible person.
Exactly.
We're about to hear some great info from Kyle. Who would you want to be in Harry Potter? Kyle, give me an answer now.
Ooh. Oh man. Probably Lupin.
Okay. Do you know who Lupin is?
No, I don't.
You read to book 4, you don't know who Lupin is?
I don't know who Lupin is.
You're trash,
I
man.
know.
He's the defense against the dark arts teacher. That's a werewolf.
Got it.
He's very Kyle. Yeah, you kind of look like him.
The guy who plays him, the actor?
Yep.
Pretty badass.
Who would you be?
He's Sirius Black.
Oh, actually, yeah, that would be my other choice too, actually. I think about it.
He's dope.
Gary Oldman.
Yep. He was part of the bad family, but was a good guy. He
Yeah.
rose up out of the environment that which he was in and strove for good beyond that of which he was. And he fucking died.
I know, both of us died in that one. Right.
You chose the only one that's alive.
Right?
Because I'm just all that in a bag of chips.
New question. What's your favorite type of chip?
Ooh. That's a tougher question. Because that's like.
And I'm not talking flavors. I'm talking
Right.
brands.
You're talking. Oh, okay.
Your Cape Cod, your Utz, your
Lay's.
Wise. You like Lay's? You're a classic
I
man.
I like Lay's.
All right,
Yeah.
Kyle. What's your favorite type of chip?
Pringles.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
What's yours?
I'm a Lay's man too.
Okay.
Lay's.
Yeah,
Can't be-
Lay's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah. go
This
for
might
it.
be inappropriate, but
That's okay. It's all right.
do you wipe your butt sitting or standing? After
Oh, I remember you had like a big debate on your other show, the Craig show,
Oh, yeah.
not your show.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Craig show.
It's coming back.
Great. Is it really?
No.
It's a great show.
Thank you.
I miss it.
It's hopefully we get something.
I'm like in denial. I'm like in like deep denial of the fact.
Oh,
the
don't
Craig
get
show
don't.
happened.
That makes me feel bad. Don't say that.
No, it's fun.
Okay,
I got to be on at least for the time being, the last episode. And that
Yeah.
makes me feel good.
I'm glad.
And so did Kyle. And so did you, because it's not your show.
I was the last image of it.
You were?
Yeah.
You and your band.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was a great way to end it, by the way. I like that.
Yeah.
Good serious finale.
I'm glad.
All right. Wait, what was the question again?
Do you wipe your butt
Sitting or
sitting or
standing?
standing?
I stand.
You stand. You're a stander.
I'm a
I
stander.
could have guessed that.
I'm a stander. I think I told you that before.
He's definitely a sitter.
Do you sit or stand?
Yeah.
You stand?
I think you're definitely lying. I'm a sitter. It's literally 50-50 whenever I ask.
It's all right. I mean, it's just.
Do we still do the rants?
Yeah, the monologue. Yeah, we can go to that
Okay.
now.
We'll take a, I'm going to step
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, so we're gonna start to wrap up here with our monologues. Craig, since you brought it up and since you are our special guest, I'll give you the floor. What would you like to wrap up?
Harry Potter. All right, so we're going to talk about Harry Potter. First book is good. First book is good. You know, good setting standard. Second book, I like the snake. That's really all I like. I like the big snake. Third book's the best.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says.
Agreed.
I don't care. You come at me. Number 3 is the best book by far.
Doug probably is like the first book.
Doug, I know what Doug is. Doug is a Half-Blood Prince guy, 100%. In my, could totally tell. Anyway, 4th book, Goblet of Fire. It's all right. I like that. The ending's pretty cool. You get to see the Clash for the first time. R.I.P. Cedric. You get to see the dance, all that kind of stuff. The hormones are raging. What's 5? 5 is Order of the Phoenix. Another great book. R.I.P. Science, serious.
Serious plan.
I'm spoiling everything. I'm going for it.
Just do it.
Half-Blood Prince. I didn't like the movie. I feel like they
Okay.
left out a lot of backstory in that.
Yeah. They tried to make it more like a romantic comedy, kind of, right?
Yeah, didn't work.
No.
Um,
Totally, it was just kind of all over the place.
Deathly Hallows, second best book. Just the action, Dumbledore. Just great stuff. It's just great stuff. Sorry,
Elder
Dumbledore.
Wand. Elder
Is
One.
incorrect. Dumbledore did not make it to 7.
Oh, yes. R.I.P.
Another
Dumbledore.
spoiler alert.
I'm not telling you where he dies, but that old mother trucker dies. Not at old age. I love Harry Potter. I reread the 7th book. Man, I'm feeling it. Feeling the curse again.
I like it.
That's all I got there,
Yeah.
Robbie.
Kyle, you got anything for us this
Okay.
week?
Harry Potter movies. First one, pretty good. Second one, yeah, it's kind of more along the lines of what Craig said. Second one, it was okay. It was a follow-up. It was very much like the first movie. Third one, best one. Best one in the whole series. Fourth one, yeah, not bad. Not bad. It was directed by the guy who did Prince of Persia. Fifth movie, get a little better. Sixth movie, that's where you're right. Things just kind of, you know. And then seventh movie, part one, part two. Pretty solid.
Thank you.
I feel like you just said what I said, except in
Pretty
movie
much.
form.
Basically,
I
yeah.
thought the fact that the monologues have turned into this. This is what we've come to on this
I'm
show.
telling you, man. I would like to see On a Couch Talking Movies for one episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're doing it.
It's
we're
gonna be a
100% doing
spin-off.
it.
It's gonna be a spin-off. He won't let me not do it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But all right. So my monologue, boy. I just want to take this opportunity to get back to sports here for a second. To say to all Celtics fans that I, Robbie, told you so. I told you LeBron was not coming here. I told you it was only a 10% chance. Nobody believed me when I say that. I mean, nobody really commented on it in general. But it wasn't happening. I knew he was going to the Lakers. I've known it for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
That he was going to the Lakers. I mean, you know, it was bound to happen. You know, he's got the movie career that he's got. He's got like a media production company he's starting up. He needs LA just as much as LA needs him. And so, you know, I say that I'm happy that the Celtics now have a far better chance of actually winning the Eastern Conference. I'm going to go on record and say, under penalty of just putting crow in my mouth, that the Celtics will win the Eastern Conference in 2018-19. I'm calling it right now.
Money in the bank.
Yeah. Mark it, put it in your pocket. Yeah, there we go. It's going to happen. Folks.
Gonna happen.
So that's all I got.
That's all he's got.
Just wanted to give a big I told you so.
Big I
all
told you
Celtics
so.
Nation out there.
All you people out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got my hype man here, just telling it like it is.
Telling you like how it is. Just telling you business as
usual. That's right. All right. So, Craig, thank you again for coming on Couch Talking Sports.
I am the best. I'm gonna. You put this in the bank. I am the best guest on this show.
You did win the Best Guest Award in our first Couch Talking Sports.
When's the next
Awards.
one? Is there going to do number 2?
I did we do a second award?
Did you do a second award?
We already did, so we'd be taking the third one, yeah.
Who won the best guest for second
I
award?
don't know if we. I don't
Did
know.
you not
I
do
don't even know if we did. I don't think we did the Best Guest. I think we just left.
Well, we're doing it now. Best guest 2 times, twice a year. Me. It's going to be me every year. Doug. That's your real name. Doug Yancey Funny from the TV show Doug on Nickelodeon. Yeah, I watched that.
Wow. I think that's the first ever Doug TV show reference we've had on the show. I love it.
Well, that's all I do. I'm the trendsetter. I'm the style maker. I'm the taste maker.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, Doug, you got to watch the TV show Doug. And then you'll be like, oh, Craig was right. He is the best guest. Dear Journal, Craig is the best guest. Another Doug reference for everyone who's seen it.
But again, Craig, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, having fun every time. Thank you for
We really appreciate
allowing
it.
me to come
We always
on your
have a
show.
great time with you.
Yeah, I'd just be literally an insane person for 45 minutes.
It's okay. Doug's usually an insane person for like an hour and 20 minutes. So at least you keep it a lot shorter.
I keep it. I know people.
You
know?
do know people.
I know people, and I know where the cutoffs are.
All right, I love it. See, that's the thing about you. It's like you're in TV. You produce your own show. You know how to keep it nice, short, sweet, and to the point.
What did I tell you earlier? Not idiots.
No, you're not an idiot. You're the farthest thing from an idiot. You have a college degree and are going for a master's
I
degree.
have a master's.
You have a master's degree. That's right. You're
You're
forgot that you-
idiots.
Going to PhD.
I know. I
I am a master.
you are a master of disaster. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're a master. Anyway.
Anyway, thanks again to Craig.
Thank you,
For
Craig.
Kyle,
That-
I'm Robbie, signing off here for On the Couch Talking Sports. We will see you next time, everybody. Good night.
You watching the World Cup?